All right, what we have here, I've been in this community hundreds of times, it feels like. This is a lot that has been graded. They just started putting the frame of where the foundation is going to be going. The two lots next to it have the trenches dug for the drain plumbing. So we're going to show what comes next. We're going to have to walk across the street. Remember, I'm not trying to educate you on specific jargon, just the layman's understanding of how things work. So what we got here, here's a property. The foundation has been outlined and framed, and you have what these black pipes coming out of the ground. My son calls them the poop pipes, and they are basically any drain pipe. Based on what I'm seeing here, it looks like this is going to be a two-story house. We have the rough supply line for the plumbing. Here's the plumbing main. The meter's right here. This is most likely a one-story house here. Next we got a house, looks like the foundation was poured just this morning. You could probably carve your initials right into it. Another one right here. And a third one looks like it was poured just yesterday. So going across the street, we got two houses that are being framed right now. The second one over is a little less along in the process. You got your 2x4s for the skeleton of the house. You can tell by this one it's going to be a two-story. So they're working on that. This house, they are working on the outer sheathing of the house as well, which is the basic weatherproofing, so to speak. Over here we got one a little further along. This one, they're putting the HVAC vents in as we speak. There's one a little further along, two-story house. See the difference here. And I wish we had one. Actually, let me back up. There's no roof on these houses over here. You got the roof here. A little more outer sheathing on this house. And you can see they're starting to bring in the stuff like your bathtub and whatnot. They put some windows in, sliders. You got rough stairs. Actually, I could actually go up here. You can see the windows are ready to be installed here. But you know the basics at this point. I could walk right through this house to get to the next one. What we got here, you can see the plumbing has been put in. And the electrical has been done in this house too, the rough electrical. So we have supply lines. We have the air handler installed on this one. Electrical outlets are in place. Electrical boxes in place. Next step. Actually, this is great. These guys are putting up further insulation. It is styrofoam with chicken wire over a paper shield. More insulation, whether it's weather stripping, weather insulation or whatnot. Tile is already on the roof, just not installed yet. Same with this one here. You can see the interior insulation is done on this house for the interior walls. Here's an interesting thing. A lot of times they write details about the house on the concrete. You know, what it needs, where things are going to go, configuration, floor plan, whatnot. So you can see and you can actually hear the inner insulation is in place. Tell that's where the kitchen's going to most likely be. I see a pantry right there. You want to walk through any windows. Going back to this, you can see there's a gentleman over there grading that lot. All right, this one is about the same as the house we just did. Let's see if it's unlocked. It should be. Here we go. So we could see bathtubs installed here, showers installed over there. Kitchen's going to go here. Going through the garage of this one. Water heater's going to go there. There's a two-story, similar state. here is the next step is this one right here. This house is almost done. We see now it has stucco on it. And they have also done all the drywall in this house. They're actually installing the drywall as we speak. So this is the rough drywall in place, all the leftovers here. Gas main has been installed. Here we go, kitchen. What a mess, eh? In a day, this will all be cleaned up. Now we have a house. All right. Next step, we start painting the house. You can see that one over there has been partially painted. And actually, well, let's just go this way here. This one is a similar drywall stage. Roof still hasn't been installed here, but they've at least cleaned up the drywall. Let's see, they have the kitchen started here. There you go. A little more detail. You can see more specifically where the kitchen's going to go. Doors that will be installed. Trim that will be installed. That house looks like it's almost done. Actually, let's head over there. You can see in this house, it looks like they've installed the carpet. And they might not have, actually. The water heater's in here. Tiles installed here. This tile was just installed. You have plumbing in place here. You have granite countertops, cabinets. This is another interesting thing. The property line walls have been built here. See across the street, those property line walls aren't in yet. Got a couple gentlemen over here doing tile work. I'm not going to interrupt them. Once all that's done, house is pretty much done. Here's a house that they put the granite in the landscaping. Front doors installed, hardware, power's on, garage doors installed. You just got touch-up. All this blue paint is for touch-up work. You can see here, carpet's been installed here. You got to walk on the plastic to avoid messing up the carpet. This house is essentially move-in ready. Lot of detail work. A good builder is going to do a walkthrough, find all the little things wrong, like a little scuff of paint maybe, or where somebody accidentally bumped into a wall when they were bringing something in. Then you get to the house I just came out here for today. This is the house I appraised maybe a month ago, and they called me today and said, hey, it's done. We need you to confirm that it is done. So besides minor tweaking, all systems are in place. Water heater is functional. We got hot water. We have HVAC, electric, all that kind of stuff is working. And guess what? Next door, 2 doors down, you have someone who actually lives there already. So if all goes well, this house, the house I just inspected, you'll have new homeowners within the week. And based on the pace that this development has been built, I suspect that all houses will be complete probably by another 60 days. That's the pace that they work at. So, hope you enjoyed this. Hope you find it informative. Visit us at www.appraiserdude.com for your appraisal needs. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to post them. Thanks. Have a great day.